Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a different video than what I'm usually used to filming, and as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking about Brazilian waxing. If you guys have been watching me for a while, then you would know I am a huge advocate for waxing. Like, I think waxing is the key to success. Like, it is so much better than shaving. A lot of you guys comment on my videos like, Naz, can you please do a video about your experience with Brazilian waxing? Like, I'm scared to get it done, I'm scared of the pain, or you're just, you know, just nervous about just being completely exposed to a stranger, which is what I was. Like, that was honestly the biggest thing for me. Was I was just like, just the thought of like some random like woman just seeing my junk like terrified me. I have a lot of tips for you guys if you want to get it done. So yeah, I'm just going to be covering all that in this video. The Brazilian wax is your whole entire pubic region. It's not only your bikini line, which you know a lot of people get bikini waxes. It's not only your bikini, but it's also your, I think the correct term is a vulva. Your whole vulva, your bikini line, and even like your booty hole, girl. Like, literally, you are removing hair. Every little piece of hair you have down there is going to be ripped off, okay, girl? I'm just gonna talk to you guys about my first time getting it done and just, you know, what it's like. So what really made me interested in waxing was that when you wax, your hair grows back so much slower. Like, the regrowth time is like 2 weeks, which is amazing, because for me, when I shave, not even a whole day, like literally a few hours, my hair grows back. And I'm Middle Eastern, so you guys can already probably tell, like, my hair is thick, it grows back fast, and with shaving, like, I just hate shaving so much. It would just, like, I would get a bunch of ingrown hairs, and it would always just, no matter what gel or shaving cream or conditioner I used to shave, my hair would just get ingrown hairs, like cuts. When the hair would grow back, it would be so itchy and stubbly. It was just not cute. It would not last a long time. So for me, shaving was just out. The great thing about waxing is the more you do it, the like finer your hair grows back. And I do have proof with that, because I used to have the hairiest arms in the world, and I have been waxing my arms like monthly and like consistently for about a year. And my hair, I mean, my hair did grow back, but it's so fine. Like, the hair grows back, like, it's amazing. Like, compared to how hairy my arms used to be, this is baby smooth, you guys. And I haven't waxed my arms in like 2 months. So the place I get my waxes done is called the European Wax Center. I know it is a national like franchise. They have a lot of locations in different states, so I would recommend just googling it so you can see where the nearest one is to you. But they're not sponsoring me, by the way. I don't want you guys to think like I'm affiliated with them at all. So remember, your first one will always hurt the most. Like, they will tell you that. They let you know your first Brazilian wax is going to be your most painful. And also, don't wax when you're on your period. I mean, I know they will wax you when you're on your period if you wear like a tampon, but your hair, like, you're just so much more sensitive when you're on your period or like a week before it. So I'd really recommend not doing it when you're on your period, because like your first time is gonna hurt a lot as it is. So when you get a Brazilian wax, you have to be completely bare from the bottom down. Like, you have to take off your pants and your underwear. So you definitely need to be comfortable with your body and a stranger looking at you and stuff. I mean, that was definitely like the most nerve-wracking thing for me. But let me just tell you now, any waxer will tell you this, they do not care. Like, they have seen it all. Like, trust me, like, vaginas come in all different shapes and sizes. Like, they have seen it all, and they will not judge you for how you look. Like, they will not say anything. And I had a lot of hair, okay? And like, even the waxer, she looked at me and goes, how long have you waited? 6 weeks. And I literally look at her and I'm like, 2 weeks. You have to sit, like, imagine this is your feet like this, and your legs have to be in butterfly position, which is like so uncomfortable. I mean, I'm pretty flexible, and it was like hurting my hips. So yeah, that's how you have to sit. So it honestly is like the most awkward thing, but the good thing about it, like, the waxers don't make you feel awkward. They make you feel like you're completely normal, like it's completely fine. Like, on the outside isn't bad, but the places that hurt, like, they won't even lie to you. They won't be like, oh, it's not gonna hurt. Like, they tell you, like, it's gonna hurt, boo. A lot of people, like, the Brazilian wax, my first one was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life, and a lot of people can agree with me on that one. And Like my waxer, she told me honestly the only thing I've done that hurts more than a Brazilian wax is give birth. Like, it hurts, but let me tell you, the end justifies the means. Like, you are just gonna love your results so much. You have to wait until your hair is at least 1/4 of an inch long to wax. You don't want to go any longer than that or any shorter, because if it's too short, the wax can't pick up the hair, and if it's too long, it's just like, it's just really hard to just do it at that point. So just try to get it to that length. Most people, it takes about 4 weeks. What really helps is, like, if your waxer doesn't tell you, like, I had one waxer tell me to hold my breath, and then I had another waxer to, like, tell me to breathe out when she like 1, 2, 3, and then when she says 3, I breathe out like that. Work for me. Like, I'll alternate. Like, some I'll hold my breath, some I'll like breathe out like that. It definitely helps, but just don't like just stand, like just sit there and just breathe normally, because that will probably like, that won't help with the pain at all. Any waxer will tell you this, but when you're waxing and you see like, when you pull it out, there's blood coming from the root, that is so good, because that means you killed the follicle, and that like root will take a lot longer to grow the hair back. So if you're like bleeding a lot during your wax, don't like freak out. Like, that is a good thing. You should be happy to see that. And then when they do your booty hole, girl, you have to flip over on your stomach and just spread it open, and they wax it for you. Like, again, it is like, you have to be comfortable with your body to do this, and trust me, the waxers will make you feel like, won't make you feel awkward or anything. There isn't much to, I've gotten it done 2 other times than that time, but I have messed up and shaved in between getting it done, and girl, doing that is the worst thing you can do, because you will just, once you shave after your Brazilian wax, like, you are back to square one to how thick your hair was. Also, I've tried giving myself Brazilian waxes. If you watch my vlog channel, I always talk about doing my own Brazilian wax. The first time I did it on myself, it was all good, but the second time I did it on myself, my hair grew back like stubbly, and I had ingrown hairs like I just shaved. And I asked my waxer, I got it done today actually, I asked my waxer, I'm like, why did that happen to me? And she goes, you broke the hair off. If you're like not a professional waxer and stuff, you don't know what you're doing, if you break the hair off like not correctly from the root, it'll just be like you just shaved, which is what I did. I know I talked about how I prefer doing it on my own, but it just took so much time doing it on my own. I'd rather just go get it done. If you have the time to do it, just, you can do it on your own, but I just prefer getting it done now. And it is $47 each time you get it done. Pain reliever, to be honest, like popping 2 Tylenols, they say do that, doesn't really help, but I'm gonna say something that I know a lot of like people, I might get a lot of like backlash, but disclaimer, I'm not recommending doing this. I'm saying this is what I did and it works for me, but I'm not gonna recommend it to you guys, because if something happens to you, I don't want to get like sued or something like that. But I, like, for my wisdom teeth removal, I do have like prescription painkillers, and I took one of those, and that helped a lot. And just get through your first one and it will just be smooth sailing from there. I mean, it's not completely painless, but it's definitely not like as much pain as like you can't stand it. All I have to say about Brazilian waxes, like, there really isn't like no secret to making it like pain-free. Like, it is gonna hurt, but you know what, girl, beauty is pain. And yeah, just get through your first one, and I promise it will not be as bad as your first one. And yeah, just make sure you don't shave in between, make sure you are exfoliating and preventing ingrown hairs, and trust me, the regrowth is gonna grow back so smooth, and like your hair is gonna be so fine. It's not gonna be coarse and itchy, and you're not gonna like be bleeding and stuff. Like, it is just so worth it. Like, again, the end justifies the means, and I cannot recommend it to you guys enough. So if you guys have any of your own tips for Brazilian waxes, make sure to leave it down below so other people can read it and get some more tips. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and also subscribe down below so you can be notified when I upload a new video. So yeah, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye everyone!